Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. We just got our latest BattleBox. This is mission 89. Let's see what we got. All right, first item is this, the Pocket Shot. It's coming in at a value of 25 bucks. I look forward to testing this thing out. These shoot up to 350 feet per second. And apparently you get some of the shot with it. You can see those like little steel, basically ball bearings. And yeah, I mean, you can use this just for target practice and stuff. I know people who actually use these like slingshots for hunting. I used to hear that and go, yeah, right, not really happening. But then I saw pictures of people taking out rabbits, squirrels, probably chipmunks because they're pest rodents, doves, things like that. So this has been out for a while. It's a very popular type of slingshot. So you can see it's super compact. You basically put this rubber section back into the main section and you can literally just throw it in a pocket like that. Look how compact that thing is. Throw it in a kit, throw it in a pocket, whatever you want. And like I said, you do get some of the shot with it. So I'll do some target practice with these rather than like wasting them, shooting them off, you know, like in the woods or something. I'll set up like some sort of sheet or something so when they hit the target, I can recollect them. But yeah, that's our first item. And again, coming in at $25. All right, next up we have this, which is the Battle Bandage, coming in at a little bit less than 20 bucks, 18 bucks and change. It is basically a transparent bandage. So when you say you get a cut on your arm and you wrap it, you can actually see what's going on without having to take the bandage off, which is a huge advantage, obviously. It's 8 inches by 8 inches. I read the BattleBox description. They said they found out about these. Were so impressed. They were like, we got to get some for the boxes. So in my truck, I keep like a generic med kit behind the driver's seat headrest. And then behind the passenger seat headrest, I have from Live the Creed, I have like an emergency kit with a chest seal, a tourniquet, and you know, this is gonna go in one of those two kits, but basically, you know, for emergencies, you can see some info on the back. For emergencies, to have something like this, to be able to see the wound and dress the wound, it's got an adhesive there that won't irritate your skin, just lots of wins. I often say this in battle boxes. Some people are like, oh, medical gear, I'm not interested. It's not maybe as cool as an axe or a knife or something like that, but a great tool to have and one you're more likely to use or one that you're definitely going to want in a bad situation. So item number 2. Quick note that this and the other first 2 items are made in the USA, which is cool. These are called the Decibels and they are moldable earplugs. On the back it says rated at 31 and below it says basically your max rating is 30. So if it's 31, it says basically even greater effectiveness. So the idea is you can basically heat them up and shape them to fit exactly in your ear when used properly, and that's going to keep all the noise out. So, you know, whether it's at the range, they said like if you're camping and your buddy snores like a grizzly bear, whatever it is, obviously ear protection can be important. I often think about and include ear protection in emergency kits. I think particularly about like in an urban situation, so that if there's lots of noise going on in the city and you need to like get some sleep, you know, you don't need to be aware for a while, or maybe somebody else is on watch for you. Then you'll, you know, put these in, block out the noise and get some sleep. So these are coming in at around 25 bucks. All right, this is my favorite item in the box, I'll tell you right now. I really have liked the dead fish knives I've gotten so far, and check out this guy. It's like a folding chef's knife. Beautiful wood handle. There's the logo. Look at that blade. I just think that's awesome. So it's listed as a stainless steel. That's what it looks like folded up. Just a great, I mean, I'm thinking about getting out there in the woods, making some food. This is a great knife to have. I'm not going to be maybe doing feather sticks with this, but just a really cool looking knife. So it's called the Weng Alpine Foldable Chef Knife. Here's some of the details. It's German 14116 stainless steel, which is a steel that I believe Mora uses on some of their knives. So it's a good stainless steel. Blade length 5.5 inches. Handle material solid wenge wood, sometimes referred to as an African rosewood, and unique wood in its dark brown to black coloring. So super cool. Value for this one, 60 bucks. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Pro Camp Tech. So whether it's the fire strip roll, the fast fire stick, the ultimate fire tinder, whatever it is, if you want to get a fire started, this is a company you definitely want to check out. So I've worked with these guys for years, and whether it's putting fire starting gear in a survival kit or an emergency bag, or maybe just for your bushcraft bag or for getting out there and camping in the woods, this is definitely a company you want to check them out. It's Pro Camp Tech. I have a link down below in the description section if you want to learn more or pick up some of their products. Check them out. It's Pro Camp Tech. Next up we have this, which is the H35 from Nikon. It says 1,000 lumens on the description and then 1,600 lumens here. But you've got a floodlight, a spotlight, and a red light as well. An 18650 rechargeable lithium ion battery. I like a rechargeable battery. I see the advantages of just replacing your AAAs and AAs, but a rechargeable battery that's not built in to me is a win, because then once that thing dies, I can get a new one. Here's some info on the back here. So 1,000 lumens for the spot and then 50 lumens for the low. For the floodlight, 800 lumens and then 50 lumens. Drop resistant to 1 meter, IP65 rated. I've had a good experience with Nikon flashlights. BattleBox has worked with them for years. I haven't used a ton of Nikon flashlights, 2, 3, maybe 4, but they've been good lights. So this one's valued at, let's see, $69.99, so 70 bucks. It's got some heft to it. I don't know if they have a weight on this one. Oh yeah, weight. 69 grams excluding battery. I always say I don't know why they exclude the battery, because no one's going to use it without the battery. But anyhow, yeah, cool light. We'll test this guy out and see what we think about it. I'm currently using a similar night core for my kind of standard around the house, around the yard headlamp. So maybe I'll swap it out to this guy and test this guy out. All right, last up for knife of the month. So this is the Force Recon. Now the steel, they say, is CPM D2. Now I'm no knife steel nerd. I don't know all the details. You know, I know some of your basics, but is that different than D2? Is that the same as D2? Is CPM like a standard thing that you put in front of D2, but most people drop it off? They just say D2. So leave some comments on that. Help a brother out here. Anyhow, you can see kind of a karambit style, kind of a cool texture there, and even the jimping, different type of texture. Let me give you the details on this thing. All right, so we have black G10 removable handle scales. Cool texture on those two. Overall length 7.875, blade length 3.375, steel thickness 0.178, overall thickness with handles 0.456. It does have a Kydex sheath, which is that right there. No clips or anything, so you have to find a way to secure that. It does lock in nice and solid though, I'll tell you that. Now this is a BattlBox exclusive from M3 and BattlBox working together. This knife is also made in the USA. They're putting the value of this at $189.99. I just, be straight up with you guys. Cool looking knife, but 190 bucks, that's a lot of money for this knife. So you could pick up some other very high-end knives in an S35, VN, and a S30. You might be able to pick up something in, even other higher grade steels. 190 bucks, a lot of money. Now it is an exclusive, so that's cool, but I would still say that's a lot of cash for this knife. So let's hear your thoughts on that and your feedback on it. Just to show you here, as I'm kind of wiping, it looks a little bit like it's almost got Damascus, but it's just the oil on the knife. So very well oiled when you get it. So yeah, that's our knife for the Knife of the Month Club. All right, so that's this month's BattlBox. Let me give you some feedback. The Nikon and the Dead Fish, like that. The Dead Fish I love. I just think that's a really cool looking knife. I love the idea of like a folding chef's knife for when you're cooking out in the woods. So that's a huge win. The other items are cool. The pocket shot, I'll be interested and looking forward to checking that out. I do like the knife. It's cool looking. Just the value for that, 190 bucks basically. It just feels like a lot of money for that. So in my mind right now, I've got one of, I think it's the Benchmade Puko. They have like a kind of a stubbier, a shorter version and a longer version. I think you can pick that up for around less than, if it's more than it's a little bit more, but 190 bucks. I feel like you can get one for 120 or something like that. So, and that's in CPM 3V, I think. So just to give you a sense of the cost, made in the USA, one of a kind, not one of a kind, but unique for BattlBox, this knife that we got, but still just a lot of money for that. So let's hear your thoughts and your feedback on this gear. What do you like? What would you change? As always, I tell people this is not a full review of all the items. It's an overview to give you a sense of what would come in a BattlBox. So like I said in the past too, like there's some months that are like amazing. There's some months that are like pretty good, from bad to average to awesome. I put this in like probably a good category. But the bottom line for me, the value on that knife is just too high. Let's get the conversation started in the comment section now. As always, thanks for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Veer as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.